this is Mrs. Verona. I'm going to do a mini lesson on scientific notation. So just kind of looking at the rules here. If the original number is larger than 1, then the exponent is positive. And I gave you a little example, and I'll solve this one for you guys. If the original number is smaller than 1, like 0.0037 is smaller than 1, then the exponent is going to be negative. Now, when changing these numbers into scientific notation, you want to make sure that the number in front of the decimal is between 1 and 9. So if I take 4,500, and I want to put this into scientific notation, I see 4,500 is larger than 1. So I'm going to follow this rule right here. So I know my exponent is going to be positive. Now I look for the next one. Is the number in front of the decimal between 1 and 9? Well, if I don't see a decimal, I assume it's at the end. So right now I'm looking at 4,500, and that's not between 1 and 9. So I have to move my decimal. That's one jump. Now I'm looking at 450. That's still not between 1 and 9, so I'm gonna do another jump. So now I'm looking at 45, still not between 1 and 9, one more jump. Is 4 between 1 and 9? Sure is. So I'm gonna stop here. So my answer is 4.5 times 10. Well, I made 1, 2, 3 jumps. And just to kind of confirm, it is positive because my original number was larger than 1. So there's my final answer. If I do something smaller like the one that's in there, I have 0.0037. And same rule applies. Okay? It is smaller than 1, so I expect my exponent to be negative. The number in front of the decimal must be between 1 and 9. Right now, the number in front of the decimal is 0. Doesn't follow the rule. So I need a jump. Well, now I'm still seeing 0. Doesn't follow the rule. Let's make another jump. Same thing. 0. Doesn't follow the rule. I stop here now. 3. Is 3 between 1 and 9? Sure is. So here's my answer. 3.7 times 10. Well, let's see how many jumps did I make. 1 jump, 2 jumps, 3 jumps. I made 3 jumps. This number was smaller than 1, so my exponent has to be negative. There's my final answer. Okay, so now we're going to start working it backwards. All right, so here are the new rules. If the exponent is negative, your decimal will move to the left and your answer will be smaller than 1. And the opposite, if the exponent is positive, your decimal will move to the right and your answer will be larger than 1. So for example, if I had 5.38 times 10 to the 6. You notice 6 is positive, so I'm going to follow this rule. The exponent is positive, your decimal will move to the right, and your answer will be larger than 1. So I'm going to go ahead and just rewrite this number, and I'm going to move my decimal to the right. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to fill in these holes with zeros. So my answer is 538 with 4 zeros afterwards, comma, comma. So my standard answer will be 5,380,000. If I go and have an example that follows the negative, let's say I have 683 times 10 to the negative 7. Well, my exponent is going to be negative, so I expect my answer to be smaller than 1, and my decimal needs to go over to the left. So if I just write this out, my decimal's already here. So now I'm going to move it 7 times to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fill that in with zeros. And there's my answer, 0.00000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 8, 3. And there's my standard answer. As you can tell, I had the positive exponent, my number was larger than 1. This one I had the exponent, negative exponent, and my answer was less than 1. Okay, so those are the rules for the scientific notation, to go from standard form to scientific notation, and then in reverse to go from scientific notation to standard form. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, please send me a message through Remind or through Schoology. Thanks, guys.